Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts, and this is a latecomer. One of my Christmas videos that I planned on doing is not allowed to be shown on YouTube for whatever reason. So today I am reacting to Angelica Hale, and I reacted to her a couple of weeks ago with a rendition of Girl on Fire on America's Got Talent, and she was brilliant. And I haven't watched anything else of hers so far. And in one of the comments, someone said, please, for a Christmas present, please do Angelica Hale. I think she's 12 years old here, and it's Hallelujah. So Merry Christmas. I know it's a bit later. I know it's New Year's Eve now, but it is here. It's still inside the 12 days of Christmas. So here you go. I'm really looking forward to this. This girl she had an incredible voice at 5 or 6 years old when I heard her sing. So for what she's going to be like now, I can only imagine. So I am really looking forward to this. But yeah, this is the last one. So we are now on, it's New Year's Eve. It's not today. Today it's a little bit before Christmas now. So I'm just trying to prepare everything for the holiday season. So New Year's Eve, yeah, it's about what? So 7, 8, 9, 10, about 5 hours now to New Year. 5 hours until 2023. Can you believe it? Or 6 hours. I can't remember. 5 or 6 hours until 2023. In London, that is. But yeah, guys, listen. I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas. I hope you've all ate yourselves out of house and home. I know that for a fact that I'm gonna. You watch today. This comes out obviously on New Year's Eve, so I'm gonna act as if today is New Year's Eve. Today I am like this. You watch the transformation in 24 hours when my next video comes out, and I'm like, I've had a good Christmas because I'm stuffed. That's how it's gonna be. But we'll see. Let's get into this. I really am looking forward to it, and it's still cold as hell here. It's still so much snow on the floor in London. It's unbelievable. I've got my nice cup of tea here to keep my hands warm as well. So let me have a drop now before I start spilling it all down myself. Let's get into this.
I'd heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? When it goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king compose it, hallelujah.
If you've seen my video of me reacting to this when it was the Pentatonic singing it, you'll know the story with this song. So basically, my daughter, she's 7 now, but like when she was 3, 4 years old, I've always gone through different phases with her at bedtime and different things that I've done. And I went through this phase with her, and it was a long phase. It was months on end. But I used to sing her to sleep, so it'd be the case that I'd read her a book and like I couldn't leave the room. She'd be like, "Daddy, sing to me," and I used to sing a load, like 5 or 6 different songs, and it always ended with this song. This was always the last song. It was always that I'd get halfway through this song and she'd be asleep, and it is incredible. And so every time I hear this song now, I think of my little girl and I think of it. And the story was so amazing with that, because like when I used to tell people about that, they used to like, "As your daughter asleep?" And like, "She's all right." Like I'd read her a book, and then she's in bed, and I sit on the floor next to her bed, and I rub her hair and I sing to her, and then she falls asleep. But they look at me as like I'm a crazy person. Like, "You do what? What, you really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's just something that she really enjoyed, and we got into it." And it actually all started. It's crazy how it started. I don't think I said this in the Pentatonics version. So the way it started was one day she was laying on the settee and she wasn't feeling all that well. And she was laying on the settee and I had a music channel in the background. And it was a Justin Bieber song. And for the life of me now, that it wasn't Baby. It was one of his other songs, and it came on, and it was so popular at the time that I actually knew the words. I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber at all, but for some reason I knew the words. And she was laying on the settee, she wasn't feeling well, and she'd had a really bad night's sleep, and I was just stroking her hair, and I put the TV on mute while I was trying to get her to sleep, but because I knew the words, I was just singing it softly to her, and she fell asleep. I think I've actually got a record. I think my wife videoed me doing it. I can't remember, but yeah. And then it started from that, and then of a night when she was going to bed, and it's crazy the songs, because I turned the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air into a slow jam, and then there was other ones in there like You Got a Friend in Me, and yeah, Hallelujah was the final. I'm not a good singer. I've never claimed to be, but one thing that I will always say is that with my voice has always been able to put kids to sleep. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. My son, I used to do it that no matter what I sung, it wouldn't do it. But I used to lay him there, so he'd be up against my chest, and he'd rest his head on my arm. And I used to sing a song by Neo called "Part of the List," and he would spark out every single time. And that was from the day he was born. The day he was born in Finland. He's Finnish. He was born in Finland, and the hospital we was in, which was near Helsinki, they did not give babies milk. They did not let a baby have a dummy in there, and my son was miserable. He was miserable to the point where, like, obviously his mum had just given birth, so I took him out of the room. She needed to rest. I took him out of the room, so I was wheeling him around this hospital ward, and he was crying and he was miserable. And in the end, I lost the plot to the point where they had to give him milk. And then I gave him that milk, but he'd been so worked up by then he just couldn't settle. And that's when, like, I took him out and I put him in my arms. And I remember I had one headphone in at the time because I was walking around, and that song came on. So I put him in my arms, and I remember, like, he grabbed onto this lead, and I started singing Part of the List, and he fell asleep, and he stayed in my arms like that for a good 2 to 3 hours, and it was incredible. And from that day, that song always done it. And I don't live in Finland now. I'm away from my son, and I do go back as much as I can to see him. But like, even like when he was a baby, like every time I went back, every time I sang that song, he fell asleep, and it was just absolutely incredible. So that Part of the List was for my son, and Hallelujah is for my daughter. And even now, like, every time this song comes on, if she hears it, like, she remembers what it's from. It's incredible. I'm really sorry that I'm 1 minute into this video and I've rambled on. I am so sorry. I do apologise. I will try not to pause this at all now. I'll let you listen to Angelica. But yeah, it's just, this song will always bring back so many good memories of me just putting my daughter asleep.
Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Honestly, this girl's voice is incredible. It really is. That I thought, like, hearing her sing "Girl on Fire" was that it just blew me away to the point I didn't even know how to react. But like, seeing her like slow it down with this song now, it truly is incredible. And it's actually making me want to just go to my daughter now and sing it. She's not in at the moment, she's round the nens, but like when she comes home later to go to sleep, that yeah, I want to do it. That like I say, right, shall we sing a song before bed? I won't, because then it will start it again for the next 6 months. But
Well, baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag marble arms. Love is not a victory march. You
She is incredible, honestly. The One of the best singers that I have seen come out of a Got Talent show. It's no word of a lie. And I haven't really watched that much of the talent shows, but from what I have seen, has to be one of my best singers that have come out of it. From like hearing her as a 5, 6 year old singing That Girl on Fire to even now, I think they said she was 12 years old here. There is so much more that I want to listen to. And people are saying like, go through the one she done on AGT and the performances there, but I kind of like just this setting, just like it's her, it's a keyboard. You haven't got like the panning of the judges and the fans and things like that. You just got her, not a keyboard, sorry, a piano. You've got her, a piano, and just her voice, and it's absolutely incredible. So yeah, you can really expect to see a lot more Angelica Hale on the channel because she is just incredible, and she's another one that like. You don't need to rush her. I don't know how old she is now, but you don't need to rush her into the spotlight. Let her be a kid first. Let her just grow up the way kids are supposed to grow up. And then when she turns into an adult, just release her into the world of music. But yeah, I'm going to go to the end of this video. I don't really want to miss anything, so I will go to the end. But yeah, it's incredible. Seriously, wow. Okay, well, I wasn't missing anything at the end of the video, so listen, guys, it's New Year's Eve. I hope 2022 was good for you. I hope 2023 is going to be even better for you. Thank you to everyone. Seriously, when I started this channel back in September, and I did not expect this channel to be where it is right now. That as of this recording, we're just about to hit 4,000 subscribers. As of this recording, we are now monetized. As of this recording, I have hit near enough 500,000 views. Honestly incredible. Absolutely incredible. Never ever would have believed that I would have got to this point, and it's for each and every single one of you. So thank you very much for watching. Have a happy new year. I will be back tomorrow. You haven't got to wait long. I will be back tomorrow with a lot more. And there's another video that went up on Christmas Day. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to make sure it's on the front page of the channel. So it's just the announcement of what's going to be coming in January and what I want to do with the channel in 2023. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to go and check it out. And until the next time, Happy New Year. Thank you all for tuning in. See you in the next one.